Volume 2, Hadith 325. Narrated Kurayb. I was sent to Aisha by Ibn Abbas, al-Miswar bin Makrama, and Abdurrahman bin Azhar. They told me to greet her on their behalf and to ask her about the offering of the Rakatain, 2 bows, after the Asr Salat, late afternoon prayer, and to say to her, we were informed that you offer those 2 bows, and we were told that the Prophet had forbidden offering them. Ibn Abbas said, I, along with Umar bin al-Khattab, used to beat the people whenever they offered them. I went to Aisha and told her that message. Aisha said, go and ask Salama about them. So I returned and informed them about her statement. They then told me to go to Salama with the same question, with which he sent me to Aisha. So this is probably chapter 2 of book 22 before you. Salama replied, I heard the Prophet forbidding them. Later I saw him offering them immediately after he prayed the Asr, late afternoon prayer. He then entered my house at a time when some of the Ansari women from the tribe of Bani Haram were sitting with me. So I sent my slave girl to him, having said to her, stand beside him and tell him that Salama says to you, O Allah's apostle, I've heard you forbidding the offering of these 2 bows after the Asr prayer, but I have seen you offering them. Well, he forbade further prayer after the late afternoon prayer was done until after the sunset, unless there was a specific cause. If he waves his hand, then wait for him. The slave girl did that. The Prophet beckoned her with his hand, and she waited for him. When he had finished the prayer, he said, O daughter of Bani Umayyah, you have asked me about the 2 bows after the late afternoon prayer. The people of the tribe of Abdul Qais came to me and made me busy, and I could not offer the 2 bows after the early afternoon prayer, Zohar. These that I've just prayed are for those ones. And so we need one thing that sometimes people need to be careful of is 1, suspicion, and 2, setting an example that people might not be sure of what it's coming from. But it helps, but the responsibility to ask is there regardless if you're going to make a judgment.